Hey you guys, so you're telling me you built a time machine out of Playmobil? Yes, this is the Back to the Future Delorean from Playmobil. Contains Marty McFly, Dr. Emmett Brown and Einstein. Also plutonium handled with care, and yeah, it says 64 pieces, which when you tilt the box, and you can hear it all sliding around in there. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was nice. Yes. Now, you know when they say to you that your phones are watching you and things like that? I watched Adam the Woo. He's a YouTuber, does theme parks and other travel vlogs and things like that. And he had gone to the Burger King that was next door to Doc's shed that he was living in. And yeah, so I watched that, and then I watched Retro Blasting, and he did a whole thing about how the Playmobil Ghostbusters figures were some of the best Ghostbusters figures ever because they'd done, you know, and the firehouse was better and all that sort of stuff. So my phone had obviously heard the words Back to the Future, Playmobil, and when I went onto, just out of interest, onto Amazon, this was the first thing it showed me because it was on a half-price sale. So this was half price, and I kind of, I was like, I'd never wanted one, but then after watching some of the reviews on YouTube, I was like, you know, it's Back to the Future. I would have killed for Back to the Future toys when I was a kid. It was a great film. You know, we had Star Wars figures, we had Batman figures, we had everything, but we didn't have Back to the Future or Ghostbusters. We had real Ghostbusters, but we didn't have. Anyway, I'm waffling. Yes. Okay, I'll get on with it. All right, so there we have, like I say, Marty McFly, Delorean, Dr. Emmett Brown, and Einstein. And underneath there it shows you some of the things inside. I presume it is because it says there's 64 pieces in there, which there's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces there. So I guess there must be more in the box than that. Right, so that's in the box. Inside the box there we have Marty McFly on his skateboard, Universal City Studio, oh, YouTube. I don't know if you've ever heard of YouTube. Marty McFly on that side, Dr. Emmett Brown there, nice little piece, the same as the top of the front. It is number 70317. So, now an interesting thing, that, oh, and on the back there we have the time rotor things, the doobies, where the power goes on, because there is batteries in it, which I've got 2 batteries. I hope they work. There's Doc Brown putting the plutonium in. There is another set, which is a 1955 set with Marty playing his guitar, Doc Brown with the newspaper. Yeah. And it has some of the times, November the 5th, 1955. I always think it's cool that it was November the 5th because my birthday is November the 6th. Not 1955, I'm not that old. How very dare you, sir. How very dare you. So, October the 21st, 2015 and Jan the 1st, 1885. Yeah, and there is the clock tower, which is also the town square from Gremlins as well, if you were paying attention. It was also in, what was the thing with Jennifer Love Hewitt? Ghostwatcher? Was that it? Ghostwatcher, whatever it was. It was the same town for that as well. It's a Universal backlot. It's burnt down about 5 times. I should do a video about that. Anyway, now the interesting thing is that with these, you have to rip them out of the box. It's not like other products where you can just open it. You have to actually rip the boxes open, which is a shame really, but as you can see, if you're clever, you just pop the glue. Right, so inside here, all upside down and inside out, we have instructions, Delorean, a bag with the figures in, a bag with bits of car in it, another bag with bits of car in it, and that bit, which I guess is where you put the batteries. Right, move that out of the way. Ooh, so there's going to be some construction involved. So there's the bodywork of the DeLorean, which looks nice. There are the instructions. You see, you forget, because Playmobil is like that other company that begins with an L. Which, logo, yes, that's the one. Interesting. Does it have, I guess it has, yes, it has stickers, so that's going to be a thing. So, I ain't going to be able to do this all in one video, then am I? I'm going to have to do some editing. Haha! There's Doc Brown, there's Marty. So yeah, right. Bits and pieces to build the car and the wheels. So, I am going to go off and try and build this. This looks good. The doors open, yeah. Kind of a shame the steering wheel's so darn big. Doesn't steer the wheels, which is a shame, but still. It's a nice figure. I'm actually hoping, maybe not, that when the NECA figures come out, it might be a right size for that. You know, nearly the right size. Nearly the right size. So, I'm going to go and do some building, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Wish me luck. And here we are. This is the finished constructed DeLorean. I like it. It's kind of cool. Let me show you the... Put the lights on. I'll just turn off my lights so I can see it better. There we go. So yeah, those are flashing lights. It also has on the inside there, the door. You might see it better. There we go. Which is pretty cool. And it runs for so long, then it goes into like stationary or light mode, and then eventually it turns itself off, which is good. It's going to save the batteries. Yeah, I like it. You can remove this. You can take the plutonium out. Back in there. Of course, always remember to take extra plutonium with you. There's the plutonium box with another 2 pieces of plutonium in there, which is pretty nice. There is nowhere to put any of this because obviously the bonnet doesn't open or anything like that. Put the rod back in there. You also have, as you can see, Marty and Doc. I like them. And also Einstein. The only problem is Einstein doesn't fit in the car. I try to put Einstein in it because that's kind of like he is in the film, and he is pretty much stationary. His head moves and his tail moves, but other than that, nothing. I guess he's just the generic Playmobil dog, though he does have a stopwatch around his neck, which will be a minute out compared to the Doc's. We have the Doc, who has, move that, the remote for the DeLorean, a watch on both wrists, little tool bag, this which I think is supposed to be like his stopwatch, I think. Some pens in his pocket and things, you can see. Oops. Yeah. It's kind of weird. In the original film, he had a little thing on his belt there and it had gremlins on it. I remember seeing it was a picture of him when he was with the Eric Stoltz version of Marty. I also like that they've given him a collar there as well. You can see that he's got like his other shirt underneath. Only problem is he does have that written on his bum. But he does have the warning on the back. Then we have Marty, who has his camcorder. These very cool sleeves. Take that over his hand because you can see maybe that. It's probably about the right height for Michael J. Fox. Sorry. I guess he's in the Navy because he's got his life preserver on. Jeans. Shirt not tucked in. Yeah, I mean it's a cool little figure. Also has his skateboard. I guess that's what's written on his proper skateboard. There's a little thing in the middle there so that you can wedge him on it and he stays on, which I think is pretty cool. You know, they could have just made it so you balance him on it. The only problem is he is a little bit top heavy, so he does kind of fall over quite a bit. Just stay like that. No, I think that's kind of a cool touch. And it also has some branding on the bottom there. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's to do with the name that's printed on the front of the skateboard. Now, the car does have space to put Marty in. Let's see if we can get him in there. The wheel, let me can see that in there. The wheel is huge. It doesn't actually do anything. There's all the time. You can see that through that. Try the other door. All the time rotor and things in there. Yeah, it's nicely detailed for something that's kind of for kids. Shh, don't tell anybody, because they'll demonetize the video. There we go, and he fits in, and he just touches the wheel. So to get it started, he bangs his head on the steering wheel. I suppose it should have a little alarm clock sound there, shouldn't it, as well? Oh, it does have as well, which is weird because this is like, I guess, it's from the first film. But if you squeeze, which one did I do? That bit there. The wheels, oops, do flip into flight mode, which is pretty cool. Though this is the Delorean, more from the first film, but I guess they've put that in there because if they make another one, they'll make it from the second film, and yeah, you never know. I might make a Wild West one as well. Quite nice. These bits are all stickers and things. I mean, the instructions are pretty... I like the instructions because it is more of a picture of the actual thing you're building. So that gives you an idea of what you're doing. And it shows you the stickers there, and you can see which ones you've used and which ones you haven't. Which is also quite clever. All goes together. I did have one it's weird though, I guess this, and then there's all this like warning bit in the middle. I guess it's because that's got batteries in it. But so it is recyclable as well, is the bit in the middle. Generally the car. The page was stuck together, so I did rip, which was a shame. Instructions for how to make the wheels manoeuvre. Yeah. Nice schematic for a DeLorean and flux capacitor. Yeah. So yeah, I am kind of impressed. I'm amazed that, you know, something that is Playmobil is actually so cool. I now kind of wish I'd looked at the Actor 1 that they did, because that might have been in scale with the Ghostbusters figures I had. I kind of have decided not to get the Hasbro ones, because one, they're really hard to get here in the UK. Nowhere seems to be stocking them, and they seem to be all over America. And they don't look that good, to be honest. So I think I'm going to stick with the ones I've got, which was the previous set. I don't know who made those, but yeah. So that is the Playmobil Back to the Future DeLorean. The Doc and Einstein. I like it. I think it's definitely worth, if you can get it cheap. Like I said, this was half price on Amazon. So have a look and see if they're doing a special offer on it. Yeah. I may look into getting the Ecto 1 if I ever see that cheap. It is quite an expensive, I don't know, I felt it was quite an expensive item to buy at full price for what it is, but at the price I got it, it seems very good. That makes sense. So, if you've enjoyed this, please hit the likes, hit the shares, hit the subscribes and stuff at the bottom. You know what to do. Yep, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.